A little late. You would have thought they might have wanted to use that kind of negative campaigning earlier on.
Well, there are Republicans literally ripping their hair out at some of the strategic, or they would say bad tactical decisions made by the McCain campaign 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and 4 weeks ago, when they were talking about William Ayers, this domestic terrorist, Barack Obama. Even Republicans would say, even if you have something on that, this is an election dominated by the economy. This is a much more powerful argument. They would say, if you're going to play this card, play it. The rule of politics is repetition, 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 repetition. Pulling it out in the last 48 hours, maybe it'll sway some people.
Sort of like the rule of selling toothpaste as well. You got to do it over and over and over again. You got to do it over and over again.
And there are people who also say that Reverend Wright should have been used by John McCain. John McCain, there are some Republican-sponsored ads that are using Reverend Wright now. John McCain has said no. And on this particular ad, I'm just surprised they didn't do it earlier. I don't know what kind of an impact it has.
Another fact about this ad is that, he's gotten a lot of criticism for his robocalls, but that's a completely fair ad. There's no distortion there. Hillary Clinton said it. It's a point she made. She made it several times during the campaign. It is both an ethically and, I think, tactically good ad.
There's no distortion there, as far as I can tell. Alex, you've done a lot of these kinds of ads. Why didn't they do this earlier?
Wolf, if you want to work for the next Republican campaign, that'd be a great place to start. Look, Hillary was actually scoring points on Barack Obama with this kind of attack late in the process, even after it was almost certain that Obama had early won enough votes to get the nomination. She was winning in states, Ohio and Texas with exactly this kind of attack. Now, if you can beat Barack Obama with this in a Democratic primary, why not a general election? It should have been done earlier.
Anything wrong? Anything wrong, Hillary, with that ad?
Well, I think as a practical matter, it didn't work for Hillary Clinton, and that's why you've seen such...
No, she lost.
No,
She's not the nominee. To this, she started to win.
This is the point. When you have a campaign that is from beginning to end on a single message, which Barack Obama's is, change. This experience issue, what Barack Obama did in this campaign was he took what people assume would be his greatest weakness and turned it into his strength. He said, I am not of that crowd. I am not an insider. You need somebody fresh at this. It's not about how many years you've been there. It's about your ideas and your judgment. And he has been successful on that message. That's why I don't think this last-minute attack using Hillary ends up working, because it didn't work for John McCain for the last 6 months. This experience matters, and it didn't work for Hillary Clinton.
But we should note that when the RNC started putting up their ads against Obama, one of their first ads that they did was Hillary Clinton making this attack. And again, we all know that if Hillary had not ignored, those early caucus states, she would have gotten the nomination. This attack was working against Obama.
Well, look, Wolf, at the end of the day, you can sit here and talk about this strategy or that strategy, but here's the other piece that jumps out at you. John McCain chose Sarah Palin. The moment he chose her, he destroyed his own experience argument. I mean, you can sit here and run that ad all day. Look at the polling numbers, okay? He was winning with the experience argument. They tightened it. He had jumped into the lead. He chooses her. You can't use it anymore. So you can run Hillary Clinton all day long.
He wanted He wanted on the change bandwagon.
65% of the people, when they get a robocall, hang up. If you get 2,000 or 3,000 people who hear this call and vote for John McCain, it's well worth whatever they pay for it. And that's the target. It's a very small, it's not a big target.
All right, guys, stand by. Barack Obama, we're told he's getting ready to speak.